Hey guys, hope you're all well. Just a quick one today really, because I've got quite a lot of parts to organise on this. As you can see, I've put the frame on. Yeah, so I've actually been away for a couple of days. I went and seen a friend who's got a caravan down in Wales, so I went and had a bit of time down there, which was really nice. Down there, across there, whichever way, yeah, cross. So yeah, I went and had a bit of time there, which was excellent, totally relaxed and done absolutely nothing bar ride there and ride back. So thoroughly enjoyed that, and it was much needed. So yeah, I sort of done this frame in the early hours and just got on with it basically. Wasn't a lot to show, putting a frame on and putting some bolts through. So anyway, it's on. So what I'm going to do today is get a couple of the brass bits on. Well, at least the brass fire extinguisher. I'm going to give it a polish first. Get the carb on and the cables for the carb. Then I'm actually going to clean the shed up because it's in a right mess, and get all the bits organised for the rest of it, and then we'll be back filming the progress of this. So yeah, we'll polish the fire extinguisher, get the carb and the cables on, and then I'm off for a clean up in here and sort the bits out, like I say. So let's get on with polishing the fire extinguisher. So I did polish this a while ago, but it just needs a freshen up. Then it'll be all down to Danny boy, whether he keeps it polished or just lets it age. I don't know, that'll be up to him. Oh, let's get some gloves on. Keep my greasy hands off it. Yeah, that'll do. Right, now for the clips. And we'll get it on, see what it looks like. So these clips are rubber coated, so proper grips it. It's going nowhere, but somebody, let me get my box. Somebody a while ago came up with an idea, and I'm sure they put it in the comments, and for the life of me, I can't remember who it was. So if you're watching, I do apologise, and I am pinching your idea because it was quite good. And any good ideas are worth pinching. If you didn't want me to pinch it, I apologise again. But I'm pinching it. So although these clips are rubber coated and it really does grip that, you know, that's not jumping out at all. But just as a precaution, someone, and like I say, I'm sure it was in the comment, said strap an O-ring over the clips. I thought, you know what, that is a great idea. I can't even remember if I replied to it, and it looks all right too. There we go. Brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of that? Probably because I'm stupid. But yeah, that works for me. So whoever you are, thank you very much. It was a great idea and it's much appreciated. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks great. So as you can see, we're taking shape, but as all the other bits get added and you'll see all our ideas come together, all our to and fro with conversations and messages between me and Dan, which has been quite a few with the build of this bike, you'll all see it come together. Like I said before, may not be everyone's cup of tea, but basically this is going to be Dan's little baby and we're going to try and get it absolutely spot on for him. Yeah, I like that. Simple O-rings. It looks right actually. It's like it's meant to be. Right, next we'll get the carburetor on. So got the studs in, got the gasket and spacer. I have changed the spacer on this. I did buy a spacer, but it's a tiny bit too thick. So I found one of the original 350 spacers, so I'm using that. I've got new bolts, new washers. Just going to polish the air filter up, bow mouth, whatever you want to call it. And then we're ready to go on. So let's give this a shine up first. Right, fiddly job of the cables. This one's the choke cable. And throttle cable. This is the fiddly bit, trying to hold the spring in and get everything else in place. As I was saying, fiddly. There we go. There we are. Check everything works. Yep. sorted. These are the tank brackets. This wouldn't have actually been on this bike. Obviously, like I say, we're putting the earlier tank on, so we've had to do all the brackets. And try and explain this right. So the earlier engine will be slightly different to this. So, but on this engine, the carb fouls up with this bracket, so I've had to put an hole through this bracket with like a rubber grommet in for it to all pass through. You shall see why in a moment. There we go. And that does clear the tank, by the way. Right. Right, next is this threaded ring, because this bow mouse got the clamp on it, and we don't want to clamp it to the threads, so it just crushes and destroys them. There we go. Right, we'll just get a strap around these now. I'll say, because it's a different tank, there's a few things that are quite close. Not dangerously close where it's all going to rub and cause problems, but we're going to make sure everything's all nice and tucked in. There we go. And nothing's crippled over or anything, it's all running free. Right, just done the bracket for the coil. I'm going to do that up, and then we're going to sort the lead out for it. Bit of a fiddly job, but I can just about grab the fixing under there. Right, now for the lead. So I've stocked up on my wire when I come to wire the bike up. I've also got cloth braided HT lead, which I think it'll go well with all this. And also There's a little area on the back of these where the rear light and number plate is on the side mount, where there's some wires exposed. Normally I will shrink wrap them with black, but I thought on this bike, because we're going for that really old school look, I thought I'd also get some cloth braided for the rear light, so we can leave that exposed and it'll look all right. So it's green cloth with a red fleck on one and black on the other. I don't even know if you can see that. So against everything else on the frame, I think that'll look all right exposed. Like I say, I normally put the black cover on them, the shrink wrap, and obviously that matches the HT lead as well. So I'm going to make the HT lead not too long, but fairly long, so we've got a bit of it on show. So obviously the coils under the tank, the base of the tank's level with this bracket here. So I think we sort of want a nice loop. If we can get that in. Into the, yeah. I can always shorten it if it's too long when I get the tank on, but I think, like I say, we want a bit of this exposed, I reckon. I think if I cut there, I say we can always shorten it if it looks a bit silly. I'll cut there for now. Right, I'm just going to put this in for now. I have got the brass clips for the end of these, but I can't find them. I've got a few in the back somewhere. But we'll just put it in like that for now. I'll pop it back off when I find the clips. So these coils, I'll either use a clip on the end of the lead or they screw in, and this one's needs the clip. It's just trying to get everything in without peeling the cloth back. Sorted. This one, the cap has got a screw in there which screws straight up the middle into the core. Sorted. I'm just going to bang a plug in there for now. Don't think I've got the correct one yet, but we'll just bang anything in there just for now. I'll do for now. I'll order a new plug. Yeah, when the tank's on, we'll decide which way that runs and if it's too long or whatever. We'll see when the tank's on what it looks like. There we go. There we go. That'll do for today. I'll say I'm going to have a good clean up now, get organised for tomorrow, because there'll be a lot more stuff coming out of the box with all the powder coating in, and sort of need space to lay it all out. At the minute I've got stuff everywhere, so I'm going to call it a day on this video and go and do all that. But yeah, I'm quite pleased. Alright, it's all starting to take shape now. So each day there'll be a bit more done. And like I say, we're on the home run now. It won't be long before it's all in one piece. Quite pleased with the cloth braided cables. They look quite good. So we'll, I'll go get the proper brass clip that goes in there and order a new spark plug. Then when the tank's on, we'll decide how all this is running, whether it needs shortening a bit or leave it long, and we'll keep a bit of this cloth braided line exposed. We'll see when we get to that bit. So that's it, another bit done. Yeah, like I say, I'm pleased with that. I'm really pleased how it's coming on, and it certainly looks different to the others. Anyway, I'm gonna have a cup of tea and clean this place up. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.